Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of LeisureWorld Model Railway. So a lot of people have asked me how I do my wiring for all the lights and other animations that I have on the layout. So I thought I'd do a quick video of what I do to connect my wiring together, and then after that I'll show you the latest additions to the layout. So I buy these circuit boards. This is called a CN166 circuit board. You can just see that here, hopefully. And I buy them from a company called layoutsforyou.net on the internet, which is a UK company, Layouts for You. And basically these circuit boards, they can be used with DCT, but then it gets complicated, so I don't bother doing that. So I just connect them up. They are, what are they there? Up to 24 volts, so 12 to 24 volts. And they have 14 connections on them. So each connection has a positive and a negative on it. So you can see that, and they're numbered up to 14. And so one of these circuit boards is about £7, so UK pounds, British pounds, so very cheap. But you also need to buy a plug adapter, standard plug adapter, which they also sell. These are more expensive, they're about double that price, about 15 quid, £12, £15. So you plug that in to the plug. And you plug it into here like that, and you'll see there's a green light comes up. That means the polarity is correct. If it was red, the polarity would be incorrect. So when you connect something to it, the polarity will either be green or red. So if you put the positive and negative the wrong way around, it will go red. You can also extend it here from on the opposite side to the in. It says in on here, hopefully you can see that, which is where the power goes in. So you can have power coming out here and daisy chain to another board. So you only need one plug socket, but you could have two boards and link them just with a couple of wires to a second board, which will give you then 28 connections, because there's 14 per board. And as you can see, they're numbered as well on the board, the connections. Okay, so just drop my screwdriver. So what we then do, I use red for positive and black for negative. So you get a couple of bits of wire. Undo one of these circuits. Doesn't matter which one you do. You don't have to do them in order. And you just undo the screws, stick the cables in. So that one goes into the positive, and this one goes into the negative. So red's positive, black's negative. That's the way I do it. It's nice and simple that way. So you've got a couple of cables connected to one of the connections on the board, and then no soldering involved, by the way. I also use these. I've bought a pack of these. These are about 50 pence per thing, and they're just connectors, and you just put the connector into there and the connector into there. Simple as that. Again, no soldering. Okay, and then you get your light or whatever you're connected. Now this particular light here has a white and a silver wire, and it tells you that the white wire is positive and the silver wire is negative. So if I put the silver wire into the negative there, and the white wire, which has a resistor connected. Now you do have to solder the resistor on. The light comes with a resistor, and you solder the resistor on. But the light goes into the positive like that, and hey presto, you have your light working. And simple as that. So almost no soldering involved, except for soldering the resistor onto the positive wire, and the resistor comes with the light that I purchased. This light is actually from Kytes Lights, KYTES lights.com, but Layouts for You also sell lights, and I bought plenty of lights from Layouts for You. In fact, most stuff I buy from Layouts for You, but they didn't have the type of street lights I wanted, so that's why I went to Kytes for this particular light. And that's it. And as you can see, the light is green, which means the polarity is correct. I've got the black into the negative, the red into the positive, and then likewise at this end, the white wire happens to be positive on this particular item or light, and yeah, and then the silver wire is negative. So, but it's as simple as that, and that's all I do for all my wiring, and I can get 14 things connected to that. And in fact, I sometimes even double up on these, so I get a second light and I'll put up to 4. I've done in some cases where I've put into one of these connectors. So I've just, where's the other? There you go. So there's 2 connected now to it, and we've got 2 lights working. So hopefully you can see that. The only thing is, if you put too many on, and you'll know this when you know, you could keep putting them on, but the more you put on, the light, that one's flickering a bit, I don't know why. The more you put on, then the less bright the lights will become. So that's how you sort of know when to you've put too many on. But you can certainly get 4 on, and it doesn't seem to make any difference to the brightness, because I've used 4 hanging off one of these. So yeah, that's as simple as it is. The problem is when you've got lots of these, and I've got 7 of these boards under my table, and they're all full. That is a lot of cables coming out of here. Then there's even more cables coming from here, from these white things, to the actual devices, whatever they might be, the animations, whether they're lights or Weissman things, you know, emotion or whatever I might be connecting up. And that becomes a lot of wiring, and it's like spaghetti underneath my baseboard. So you've got to be neat and tidy, and cable ties, etc, etc, but which I need to do, because and you need labels, otherwise you can get into a right mess. And I'm going through that process at the moment of retrospectively tidying stuff up and labeling it, because I've got into a bit of a mess where I've got so many things connected, and I didn't do the labelling as I went along at the start, which was a really stupid thing, lesson learned. But this is my first ever build of a railway, so I've learned a lot of things in that. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's how I do my lighting. So next I'll show you how it all turns out on the layout. So be back in a moment. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LeisureWorld. Okay, so what's new to the layout? Right, well, first of all, street lights. So here, got 2 street lights added here, as you can hopefully see. And then moving up the layout, another one here, another one here, here, and right here and here. And by the bus shelter there are 2. Some more right on the station. I've also lit up this side of the station now, and that has led me to realise I'm going to have to put something inside the station, so because you can see through the windows, so I'm going to need to put some scenery inside, so that's another project to come. And as we go up the road, more street lights. Then over this side as well, we've got lights at the bus stop. Sorry, not the car park, not the bus stop. Well, the bus stop and the car park, to be fair. So we have lights there, Previous video I did the yard lights, if you recall. So this is street lights are all new. So going along the layout, and now I have some lights here in the market street as well. So we have 3 of these, and I will be lighting up. The next thing to do is light up the shops. That is yet to be done. And then finally I will be lighting up the street lights along the road here and down there. Now the problem is I'm not sure how much I can get to this, so I might struggle to get them all lit up. I know I can wire them here, but I'm not sure about in the middle here. I'm not sure I can get underneath, but we'll see. So that is what's been done. I've also added a post box here. I don't know if you can see that. And there is also a post box added down here by the news agents. Hopefully you can see that. And what else is added? Oh yeah, there's a telephone box added down there. And another post box added here along with the telephone box for the bank. So post box and telephone box, and lastly one more post box added up here on the cable car bit. So if people want to post letters or postcards of their trip up the cable car. Remember, the cable car does work. It's meant to stop like that at the ends before turning around and going the other way. And even the fountain works as well. Someone's broken down over there. But you've seen all this on previous videos. So the main things are, as I say, on this video is the additions are the post box, telephone boxes and the lighting. So platform lights were done some time ago on a previous video, and now I've done the street lighting and the market lighting. I just need to do the town itself, the shop windows and the alpine scene. But it's all coming together now. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, please look at previous ones. You'll see how I've detailed in very good detail the passengers in the seats with newspapers and meals and even glasses of drink. So there's detail like that is in all of the things, and in the bars likewise, drinks and things like that going on. So if you can see that, I'm not sure. So lots of detail, even detail inside the station house. So that's it for this week. Once I've added more lighting to the alpine scene, and I've got some extra people to go on the alpine scene to sit in the chairlift now, so hopefully that will stop it banging against the central pillars with the weight added. So that's something else to be done, so I'll be showing you that in the next video. But for now, thanks for watching, and please share, like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Thanks again, and till next time, cheers and bye.